In Alaska, beyond the safety of maintained roads and civilization, lies a wilderness that few will leave the comfort of their warm homes to explore. A land where the cold wind bites deep, and the silence is either overwhelming or bliss. This is the journey I'm about to take, off the beaten path and deep into the heart of the frozen frontier. Hey, this is Caleb with Far North Outdoors. I have driven 180 miles to this point, and then from here I'm going to be riding a bicycle 22 miles one way on the Denali Highway. It's a unmaintained road in the winter. It has been groomed, but is impassable by vehicle. I'm going to be riding a fat bike today. I hope you follow along and find this interesting. We're going to Tangle Lakes, 21 miles from this point. The work begins. We're not 20 minutes in and I already need water. Got an insulated hydro flask and I put some hydration electrolytes in there before leaving. Those are going to come in handy. I also have a Gatorade, the kind with sugar, for extra calories. It's going to be a long 22 miles, 21 miles. I have shed a layer because I just started sweating too much. And now I'm walking. Gotta switch up muscle groups, what's being worked. It's been a long time since I've been on a bike. This might have been a big bite for me to take off. Even at about 8:30, there should be enough light. And I did bring 2 headlamps. And there's no blizzard type weather in the forecast, so the trail shouldn't get blown over. See anybody else out here? That's why I'm here. So there's a lodge owner, Tangle Lakes Lodge, and that's the lodge I'm going to. Them and another lodge on the western side of the Denali Highway they've groomed this Denali Highway the whole length of it, all 136 miles from the Paxton side on the Richardson, the east side, all the way to the west side by Cantwell, Alaska. 136 miles. So in theory, you could ski, ski-jor, bike, hike, you name it, besides snow machine, besides a wheeled vehicle. Over there is Mount Kilimanjaro. This one's McKinley. This is the Great Wall of China. And I'm headed that way. No. I don't know the names of any of these. The Delta Range, well, it's part of the Alaska Range. But we're deep in it. So it's a balance. You know, I could shift to a granny gear and pedal up these steeper hills, but at the same time, it's less effort to go the same speed if I get off and walk. All these tracks, you can see them all over the hillside, especially on the south-facing hills. Those are ptarmigan tracks. Ptarmigan is a type of bird here in Alaska, and they change colors seasonally. In the winter, they're white, and in the summer, they're brown. There's always a lot of ptarmigan around here, but the hunting season for them is closed. So therefore, I will not be eating any ptarmigan or fresh meat this trip. But you can see where one flew. One was sitting here eaten by these willow bushes. You can see his wing marks on the snow. There's also caribou here. I've seen caribou before. People see them here quite often. I did bring a spotting scope, just in case I spot some off in the distance, I can get close-up footage. But it's nice to stop and take these breaks, enjoy God's creation and all the beauty that there is to take in. For a snack, I have peanut butter balls. This is peanut butter mixed with cocoa powder and crushed up cereal with a little bit of powdered sugar on the outside to keep them from sticking together. It's high calorie, very high calorie for the amount of weight. It looks like dog crap, but tastes good. This is beautiful. That last mile was just a slog. It was all pretty steep hill. So I got off and pushed. And my legs kept cramping up, still are. But for the temporary future, we have a little bit of a downhill and then some flat. So I should be able to grab some speed again. I have 11 miles left. So that means I'm right around halfway there. It is 5:30 p.m. If I keep up my current pace, it's estimated I'll be there around 8:40 p.m. tonight. Hopefully that was the last of the bigger hills. But for now, I'm gonna jump back on the bike and pedal. I walked up that big hill I was just talking about. And then I was like, oh, I got some downhill and some flat. I can pedal now. I got on, I was going good, I was going fast. And then I stopped pedaling for 2 seconds. And my legs straightened up and I can't bend them. Oh! keep going. So I turn around, I'm about halfway there. I don't know if a night's rest. I don't know how I'll be coming back. Ouch, ouch. I don't know if a night's rest is gonna help me recover enough to make it back. Whew, this is painful. Yeah, I think I bit off a little bit more than I can chew. This hurts. Oh, it hurts to move at all. Snack time. Snack time. Ooh, what do we got? Chocolate. Figs and dates, that's it right there. That's it. Those are the snacks I'm looking for. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at all these ptarmigan tracks. All these ptarmigan tracks. They're coming up to the side of the road to eat the gravel that's exposed because it helps them digest the food they eat. And I'm surprised I haven't seen any ptarmigan so far yet this trip. But they obviously come here. Alright. My legs quit their cramping and I'm able to ride a little bit. Thankfully it's downhill, so it's pretty easy. There's a pretty nasty wind out. It's blowing. I can barely talk, my face is cold. Pretty cold wind. Had to put my glove liners on, even inside these pogies, to keep my hands warm. Well, it's snowing now. It's snowing, and the sky looks the same color as the ground. It's pretty hard to see. My moving average has gone way down. It's like less than 3 miles an hour. Because of my leg cramping issue, I've had to walk a lot. There's a caribou just riding along. I looked up and I saw that closest one just looking at me. They don't seem too skittish, but again, oh boy, I'm getting frostbite or frostnip. I need to put on a face mask. Uh-oh. Alright. Should protect me against the frostbite. Well, the lodge owner just stopped me on a snowmobile. I guess he was checking on me. I guess he passed me when I started out closer to 2:30 or 3. Back in the trailhead. Maybe he was a little bit worried about me. But I'm only about a mile and a half away, so it's obviously dark. But I'm just making my way downtown. Well, there's no downtown here. There's no downtown at all. Yes! It's in sight. It exists. Oh my goodness. That is a sight for sore eyes right there. I made it. I made it. I'm worried that as soon as I put my hand on the doorknob, it's gonna disappear. I'm gonna wake up from a dream in the middle of the tundra. I did it. Yeah. Ooh, I'm hungry. Well, I finished my burger and fries. That was very nice of them to come out and look for me, make sure I was okay, and also to stay up a little bit later and provide food for me. I made sure I gave them a nice tip. That's about it for me. It's about 10:30 p.m. I'm gonna need as much recovery and rest as I can before tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to bed. And yeah, that's it. Do it over again tomorrow. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you? Hi, buddy. I had coffee and I'm ready to throw the rest of the stuff in my pack and get on the road. Early enough. I'm coming home. It's gonna take me a while. You know those monkeys with the red butts? That's what I feel like right now. That seat is hard. It's a beautiful morning, the sun's out. Alright, so the name of this game is to conserve energy, to keep moving, but not push it, because I have lots of daylight. Yeah, boy! It's a fresh morning. I'm sore as heck. My can hurts. This is the first time I've been on a bike in a long time. There's quite a bit of drifting and the snow's too soft and too deep to pedal, so I've got to push for quite a ways. Part of the fun, it's part of the fun. That herd of caribou is still over there. I stopped to get out my spotting scope to take a look at them, watch them feed and whatnot, but it's too windy to stay still. I'm getting pretty cold, I gotta keep moving. That and my back is wet with sweat between my back and my backpack. And when I take my backpack off, the wind hits my back and it's cold. So I've gotta keep moving. Look at these ptarmigan. There's one there, there's a bunch up there. There they go. That's nice to see. I like seeing those signs. Oh, another one of my favorite signs. I ain't gonna touch the brakes. If I wreck, I wreck. And another one. Let's go. Hey, there's a forerunner. There's the adventure mobile. I have some quick trip stats to share. I thought it would be fun. So we have total elevation 2,746 feet. Trip odometer at 44.72 miles, so almost 45 miles. Total elapsed time 26 hours and 24 minutes. That was a crazy trip, a lot of work. My legs are dead. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. I would still do this stuff if it was just me, but there's no way I would go to the trouble to record it. So please like and subscribe. And I miss my wife and kiddo, but I'm happy to be done. Now I just gotta stay awake for this car ride. All right, thanks for watching.